Welcome to First Sun News. This is Argyamitra. As a friend of Russia, India is one of the strongest options. And this is being proven once again. The news emerging this time about Russia and China will compel you to accept that the friendship between Russia and China is just a deal. It feels somewhat fake. In fact, a very thick and substantive line has been drawn between Russia and China. This revelation comes from a New York Times report. While the world views the Russia-China relationship as a strong strategic partnership, calling them solid friends, this report concerning President Vladimir Putin makes it clear that Russia doesn't fully trust China, and China doesn't fully trust Russia either. President Vladimir Putin often describes China as a partner without limits, but what does China actually think of that very same Russia? That is now becoming clear in the New York Times report. A New York Times report revealed that Russia's intelligence agency, the Federal Security Service, FSB, regards China almost like an enemy. According to the report, China has become a serious threat to Russia's national security. The documents accuse Beijing of espionage, theft of military technology, and harboring regional ambitions. There are even allegations that China has its eyes on several regions in Russia. Most importantly, the report claims that China is preparing a major plan against this Russian intelligence agency. To outmaneuver the FSB, China is continuously devising multiple plans. In the leaked report, China is openly described as a country that could harm Russia's security. The New York Times referenced that report to make these significant disclosures. According to the leak, Beijing is attempting to coax classified military information out of Russian scientists and spies. The Russian intelligence agency believes all of this is happening under a well-planned strategy against Russia. The report also states that China is trying to recruit Russian spies and dissatisfied scientists. That is, those who are unhappy with Russia, coaxing them over to China's side. China is extensively using these individuals to steal military and technical classified information. Furthermore, it is targeting highly sensitive defense research, meaning China's intelligence efforts are fully focused on Russia's defense apparatus. In a covert operation, China is attempting to penetrate the deep roots of Russia's intelligence agency. It wants to gather every piece of information that could be to its advantage. Notably, China is also closely monitoring Russia's strategic planning related to the war with Ukraine. Moreover, through mining companies and university research centers, China is also conducting espionage in the Arctic. This operation is highly detailed and meticulously planned. In this 8-page document, the FSB has set clear priorities to halt China's espionage activities, meaning they have been placed at the top of its agenda. No specific date has been revealed for this FSB report, but according to the New York Times, it was prepared in late 2023 or early 2024. The report indicates that Russia itself does not fully trust China and that China is exploiting Russia. It proves that this so-called friendship is merely superficial. Please monitor this topic closely, as several upcoming developments are expected to emerge soon, along with additional news becoming evident. I will persist in providing you with confirmed and current videos. My aim is always to guarantee that even if there is a slight delay in a video, it will include accurate, verified sources, enabling me to clearly elucidate the real events. I don't claim to rely on traditional sources like others do. I prioritize creativity and thoroughness in supporting the content of my videos. If you found my video helpful, please consider liking, subscribing to, and sharing it. Feel free to share your honest thoughts in the comments, as I value your feedback.